This is the month of October. This is called Harvest Month. And the reason it's called Harvest Month is because, actually, I don't know. I'm not a farmer. But it's called Harvest Month. It's part of autumn. And Jesus talked about a harvest in the New Testament. Before we get there, though, let me just remind you of something that Jesus said a couple of times. It's in the Gospels. And anytime it's written down more than once, you know you want to take note of it. This is called the Great Commandment. Somebody came to Jesus and said, "What's the greatest commandment?" And Jesus said, Matthew chapter 22, "Love the Lord your God with everything you've got." But then he said the second one is just as important. Love your neighbor as much as you love yourself. That's the commandment that he gave to the church. Not commandment number 11. Basically, Jesus was saying this one supersedes all the others. And let's be honest, it's not the easiest one to live out, is it? In John chapter 4, getting back to harvest, Jesus had an encounter with a Samaritan lady at a well. This one-on-one encounter would lead to Jesus basically claiming that he was Messiah for the first time to this Samaritan woman. She could tell that there was something different about him, and because of her experience with Jesus, something was already different about her, and she ran back to the town and told the townspeople, "You got to come see this guy. He just might be the Messiah." And the townspeople, seeing the difference on her face, already able to tell there is something going on here, they begin coming out in droves, and they're making their way across the field to the same well where that woman had been with Jesus. By now, Jesus is there along with the rest of his disciples who've brought back lunch. I don't know, McDonald's, Burger King, whatever it was they were eating. And Jesus says, "Guys, look, the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Therefore, Jesus says, pray not for the harvest, pray that God will raise up more laborers." And he was talking about all of the people that were coming. He wasn't talking about the time of year it was. I don't think it was October, actually, the exact time of season. He wasn't talking about the crops. He was talking about people. The harvest is plentiful. There's plenty of people who need me, who need my love, who need a relationship with one who is in control. And that's what Jesus provides. And he told his disciples, here's the way they're going to know you're my followers. Here's the difference maker. You're going to love them just like I have loved you. You see, the two are intricately connected together. We can't make a difference. We can't be the laborers pulling in the harvest if we're not willing to love. In essence, what he was saying was, there is no great commission without the great commandment. Loving people to Jesus means loving people like Jesus. So, here's the reason I mentioned this to you in the month of harvest. Because every 4 years, it's not only the month of harvest, it happens to be the month before the election. So my question to you is it possible for you to love unconditionally someone you disagree with politically? Because when they asked Jesus, well, who's my neighbor? He said, your neighbor is everyone around. Your neighbor may not agree with you politically. But the question is, are you trying to win an argument? Or are you trying to win somebody for Jesus? Are you trying to make a difference in the way that they vote? Or are you trying to make a difference in their lives and in their eternity? Can you love unconditionally someone you disagree with politically? That's not only my question to you, it's my challenge. That in these weeks leading up to what will be a pretty fierce, I'm sure, election, let's endeavor to remember there is a harvest of people that Jesus loved so much, he died for them. And since we've experienced that love, let's make sure that we're doing our part to love them just like he loved us. Still vote. Still get all excited. Do your thing, man. But let's endeavor to love unconditionally, even those that we might disagree with politically. And let's pray for a great month of harvest. God bless you.